Hey guys, it's Derek, inventor of the Haven Tent. I'm going to take a quick minute and show you Haven Tent setup, as well as some pro tips. First thing you do, find some good trees. Make sure they are alive and healthy, and do a quick scan of the canopy looking for any dead branches that could fall. Wrap the straps around the tree and pull through the loop. You want your head side strap to be a little higher than your foot side. Clip the hammock body into the straps. You want the ridgeline to be tight. I'll talk more about that in a minute. Next, you insert the spreader bars. Then, the air mattress. Be careful not to overinflate the pad and tuck it into the four corners. The last part of setup is the rainfly. The rainfly has holes for the carabiner on each end. Feed the carabiner through and wrap the rainfly around the end loops. Your hang height should be no more than 2 feet off the ground. And you're all set. Like any hammock system, there's going to be a learning curve, set up and getting comfortable, so watch these pro tips. First, I'm going to show you the correct hang angle. As a rule of thumb, you want the ridgeline to be tight. You'll still lay flat here, but your ridgeline and rainfly are going to sag. A tight ridgeline brings the hammock body into optimal form. You don't need a ratchet, just pull to the highest loop you can. But keep in mind, the lower hang angle puts more strain on the trees, so be safe. Make sure your trees can handle it, and hang at a higher angle if you have doubts. Now let's talk about body position. You want the center of weight to be in the middle of the curve, like this, with your hips in the low point of the arc. If I scoot towards my head, you'll see my head start to sag. I'm 6 feet tall. Smaller people will see even more of a difference as they move towards their head and feet. Sometimes the pad can shift to one side. It's hard to see, but you can usually feel it. The easiest way to straighten the pad is to push your elbow down between the edge of the pad and the sidewall as you lift your weight. Like any hammock system, there is a learning curve, but move around and you'll quickly get the hang of it. A sagging ridgeline also makes it hard to suspend your pack inside the tent. I do this with 2 mini carabiners on each end of my bag. It's nice to have your gear out of the weather and really accessible, so keep your snacks close, right at the top of the bag. Attach the guy lines to the grommet and guy out. I like to guy it open. Makes for a great view, but probably not the best for a snowstorm. You can also roll the rainfly up and secure with the toggles and loops. The last thing I'd like to show is how to pitch the Haven tent as a bivvy, just in case there are no good trees around. Here's the whole tent with the pad and spreader bars in place. Put your trekking poles in at an angle, about 8 to 12 inches from the head or foot of the hammock. Find the midpoint of one of your guy lines and make a loop. Clip the loop into the carabiner, then slip over the pole handle. Stake the ends of the lines down to the side, away from the hammock. Repeat with the other side. If your poles are adjustable, you can extend them to raise the ridgeline and give yourself a little more room inside the tent. And that's it. Thank you for your support of our little company, Haven Tents. Now get out there and find your haven.